All right. Now, scuttlebutt of the day. Well, thanks to John Boehner and that absolutely just hideously stupid Nancy Pelosi, I can't believe how dumb this woman is. I mean, it is pathetic that there is that much stupid able to be crammed into one human being. It's amazing what nature can create. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Well, thanks to these two nitwits, Obama's now going to get his little war against Assad. Don't think for 1 second we're going over there to fight ISIS. No. This is about Assad. Why is it about Assad? I don't know. I thought our enemy was ISIS. Well, maybe not. Well, who is our enemy? Well, we don't know. Who's our friends? Well, our friends are the people that are friends with our enemy. And they don't want to fight them. They want to fight Assad. What we are doing, we are arming ISIS, which doesn't need to get any more arms. They don't have any trouble getting arms. They've got enough. And when they run out, they've got enough money, they can buy more or they can steal more. They're not going to have any trouble finding arms. But America seems to think that, just like the Mexican drug cartels, we got to give them arms too. Are you going to track these arms that you have, Mr. Obama? Huh? You're going to track these arms that you're going to give basically to ISIS? The so-called revolutionaries and rebels? Can we stop calling them revolutionaries and rebels, please? They're not revolutionaries and they're not rebels. They are thieves and savages. That's all they are. That's all they are. We don't need to be friends with anybody. We don't need any alliances with these people. They're all against us. I mean, I don't know what the hell the answer is, but I still believe I'm still in the camp. Let's pull the hell out, man. Get the hell out of there. Let's start drilling our own oil. We got natural gas. We can pull all this stuff out. Get rid of the EPA. Maybe we might be able to get something done. In the meantime, since if we do that, we become energy dependent, or energy independent, which we can. We can do it. It's just a question of if we do it or not. But if we do it, we'll have the money. America will prosper once again. We'll have the money. We'll have more resources. We'll have more people that can work on coming up with alternative methods other than fossil fuels. You can't do it by simply passing a piece of legislation. Just because it's in some kind of recommendation, and because Congress, they pass it into law, and the president, he pulls out his little magic pen and signs it, it doesn't mean that it is so. It doesn't mean that it's even possible to be so. Oh, it's right here. It's in the bill. It's in the act. And the president signed it. Oh, well, okay. Well, this is pathetic. Well, Obama's now going to get his little war against his nemesis, Assad. Liberal women will still be able to scrape their vaginas in peace. And we can all feel safe and secure that we still have Obamacare to protect us if anything tragic happens. Like what? Toe jam? That's about all Obamacare can get rid of. They can't even get rid of a headache. What the hell are you talking about? Well, Boehner and Pelosi now. They got together. They got as many people as they could. They've been whipping Congress left and right to get this bill. To get this bill passed. I got to get it passed. funds Planned Parenthood, funds Obamacare, and it funds the Syrian revolutionaries, the terrorists. They're thieves and savages. They're not rebels and revolutionaries. These are not nice people. They're not. Don't give me this moderate. I don't care, John McCain. I mean, they've got you. They've got you right where they want you. They want you thinking that they're moderate. And what is moderate? What does that even mean? I don't know what the hell that means. It doesn't even make any sense to me. Just blah, 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 blah. What? Yeah. It's garbage. These people are not our friends. And they're not fighting ISIS. They're fighting Assad. So ISIS is then going to just keep getting, well, bigger and bigger and bigger. Bob Corker pointed that out. Rubio, I think, pointed that out. I've got a Rubio clip here today of him and Kerry from yesterday. We'll get to that tonight. But, I mean, what is this bill? Well, it's a continuing resolution, which means it's kicking the can down the road, and that's all it is. Until the end of the fiscal year on September 30th, which is what? 2 weeks away? I mean, what? So they're going to kick the can down the road again. Well, this is to basically, well, they put it in here, Planned Parenthood's going to get their billions of dollars. Obamacare is going to be entirely funded. And a bill that was requested by our dear leader, the King, President Barack Hussein Obama, to train and equip appropriately vetted elements of the Syrian opposition. Now that right there, it's very key. If you break down what these politicians say, and you have to do that, because if you just casually hearing what they're saying, you'll have a completely different view of what they're actually saying, because they're banking on you not paying attention. Because if you're a liberal, you're not paying attention. That's how they get away with it. To train and equip. You can go all over the place with that one. Appropriately, now this is where it gets funky. Appropriately, that is very subjective right there. Appropriately? By whose standards? Yours? Or whatever you needed to be at the time? I don't like that word. I don't like subjective words. Especially when you're going to be putting, well, I don't know, I guess, people in harm's way, I guess, because the planes, might get shot down or something. I don't know. Who are we bombing? Are we doing anything? Are we even going to bomb? This is simply to arm the Syrian rebels, the revolutionaries, the bandits, to topple Assad. But appropriately vetted elements of the Syrian opposition. Now, what does that mean, appropriately vetted? John McCain? You going to go over there and vet him? Because he's met him, He's talked to him. Oh, yeah. They're friends. They play poker. Oh, yeah. Appropriately vetted elements of the Syrian opposition. Okay, you have a Syrian opposition. Okay, you might have a couple of squads over here that aren't really connected to ISIS or any other terrorist organization, Al Qaeda or whatever, but they're not really against them either. Their fight is against Assad. And if ISIS and Al Qaeda and anybody else that wants to come over there and help them topple Assad, they'll be glad to accept it. And why are we trying to get Assad? Didn't we learn our lesson with Saddam Hussein and then Gaddafi? And now we're going to get this guy? What are we doing? What the hell is America doing? Why are we doing it? What's the prize? What do we win at the end of this? What are we going to get? What the hell are we doing? No. We have got to. No. About face, man. About face. I'm sorry, but stop. What are we doing? Congress, you got to step in. What did they do? They stepped in it. John Boehner, you are, oh my God, you are worthless. You are absolutely just pathetically worthless. We don't need that many more people like that in our government anymore, in the Republican Party. I mean, come on. Ohio. There's nobody in Ohio that... Nobody in Ohio? You can't run up against John Boehner? He's that powerful? Well, there was somebody that did, but, he got rid of him. But you still got to stand up, man. You still got to stand up. There's no excuse why John Boehner won that primary. There's no excuse why he was allowed to get rid of that guy. That's a coward. Because he knows he would lose the election. We don't need any more corrupt people like that in our government. No, I'm sorry. You've been there long enough. You can go back to your tanning booth. Go smoke another pack of cigarettes. Yeah, here's a box of tissues. Have yourself a nice little cry. But get the hell out of the House of Representatives. And he's going to get Speaker of the House elected again. You know it. You know it. You know it. You know it. Unbelievable. We're not going forward. Not with this government. We need to turn around. I mean, Boehner, he can go out there and pound his chest and act big and tough. He gets you all warm and fuzzy, and you're thinking, oh, God, this guy, he sounds great. He's doing this, blah, 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 blah. Then what happens? Well, he drops trowel, bends over, and surrenders. There you go. All right. That's it. Well, this cockamamie bill passed 319 to 108, and 4 members not voting. Good. I wouldn't have voted on this bill either. It's ridiculous. We need to slow down and figure out what the hell we're doing. If we're going to put any more people into war, which everybody's been bitching about the last wars that we've been having, okay, fine. There are some legitimate gripes about the wars that we were in. You can go on for hours on that. You can go on for days. But we can't live in the past. We have to worry about what the hell is going on right now. What is the best decision for America right now? Not what it was in the Clinton era, not what it was with the Bush era, not what it was with Reagan, not what it was with anybody. But what is the best decision for America right now, this very moment? That's what matters. That's what we need to focus on. Stop worrying about all this other crap and stop worrying about how other people are going to think of you. They're going to hate you anyway, so who gives a damn? Worry about the problem and fix it.